Okay, I want to talk to you a little bit about pattern, some of the pattern pieces, and let's talk about piece number 4. Okay, on a pattern you have side, front, A and B. So if you're doing the shirt A and B, these are what you would use right here. And I wanted to talk to you about how to cut out your size. Now my size is 16. Sometimes when I'm cutting out a pattern, I forget which line it is, because as you get down to the sides, sometimes the numbers are not there for you. They will come back up again. So what you can do is you can take a Sharpie's highlighter and you can highlight the little slashes and cut out that way. Or I can show you another trick. Up here you have 4 different slashes. None of them are the same. So as 14 is the smallest size, you have these little small slashes. Then 16 has these big long slashes, and then 18, 20, 22, etc. So what you want to do is you can look at this long slash and you can follow suit. Say for instance I didn't highlight it, but these are the longest slashes, letting you know this is your size. So if you were size 14, you would cut out this right here, these slashes. So if you remember the slashes and the size of the slashes, because no 4 or 5 are the same, that can also be another little inkling that you're cutting out the right size. Also remember to cut out your notches or trace them, whichever you prefer. And this right here, this says cut here for A. Now if you're making the shirt A, you would cut out this line, whether it be 14, 16, 18, 20, or 22. We are not doing shirt A. Do not cut this line. Keep the shirt long all the way through. So those are the little tidbits I wanted to give you. Of course, this is your grain line right here. So you can know how to construct your pattern before you start cutting. Do that and you should be fine. In next video, I will show you how to lay the fabric out after I discuss a few more pieces with you about different things that you need to do with your pattern pieces. Alright, talk to you later. Next video. Bye. Hi you guys, welcome back. This right here video is focusing on the layout of your pieces on your fabric. Now I just want to kind of touch bases on 2 things that the instructions called out for. Remember that piece number 3, and it says it right here, it's showing you piece number 3 and 4 need to be on the, remember, wrong side of the pattern. So that means you shouldn't be able to see the numbers. So for 3, you know, when you read the number 3, it's not like that. It will be facing up. Also too, number 1, because it's on a fold, I have that facing down as well. That's not going to make a difference. But for pieces number 3 and 4, they need to be on the wrong side. Okay, you should not be able to read that number the correct way. Everything else is laid out fine, and that's my layout. I have my pieces going in different directions. If you have maybe like a one-way fabric, meaning a design or something that's all going the same way, you're not going to want to lay your pieces out like I did. Because I have flowers and it really doesn't matter which direction it's going, and because the pieces are so large, I had to lay mine out like this. But for you, if you have a solid color, you should be fine. But if you have some type of floral and the stems need to go a certain way, or a city or whatever, you have a decorative stitch, it needs to go a certain way, make sure it's all lined up the same exact direction. Alright, I'm going to cut out my fabric pieces and I will come back with you and we will get started with sewing. Again, transfer all your markings and I'll see you on the other side.